YouTube, what's up? Finally got a chance to meet up with Dustin from Performance Porting. I've been mad busy with shop work on the weekends. This was the first Saturday I actually had an opportunity to get up there. But let me tell you, Dustin is A1 at Performance Porting, man. This guy knows his stuff, and I really believe I got the right person to do the head work on my GSR head for this engine. It's gonna really shine because of him. I already know it. He by the way, knows his stuff, man, and he's also well versed in all kinds of engines. So not just for Honda heads, he also does great work for any motor, man. He also builds motors too. So it's not just machine work. He's just multi-talented guy. Again, the name of his shop is Performance Porting. His name is Dustin, and he's even been involved in some magazine builds out there. Man, impressive guy. As far as the GSR head, that was great. Got a chance to see it, and we just discussed what it needs, and I finally got a number for the machine work and all that. So that's a big question mark that's going to be wiped off of my budget now, as I'll know what that cost is. I think I also take this opportunity to kind of quickly run down what we're looking for in this build. So I was originally shooting for 250 horsepower. That might be a little high, especially up here at Mile High 5280, because our issue is getting air in the motor. That's why boost is so prevalent out here, but it doesn't scare me. I still want to do this build all motor, and I'm just gonna build it the best I can. The other thing is, so the engine, again, if you haven't heard already, is a B20 VTec, all motor, about 11.5 to 1 compression ratio. Fully built top to bottom, meaning, pistons, rods, cams, the whole thing. I mean, there'll be some OEM parts here and there, but for the most part, it'll be, completely built motor. We're not just throwing in a bunch of old pistons or a bunch of old valves and stuff. Like, I really want this build to be solid. I'm spending good money on it. I really am. I'm taking my discounts where I can get them. I'm taking my breaks where I can get them. But real talk, I'm spending good money on this engine to see what the outcome is. I mean, that's the benefit for those of you who haven't invested fully into a Honda motor, or are on the fence about investing. Should I just go eBay? Should I go name brand? I'm spending the money for you at this point, so you can see what the results are. My power goal again is 250. I'm thinking realistically we'll eclipse 200, no problem. And I'm also going E85 on that setup too. In the future, I'd like to do ITBs, but for now, it's going to be a single throttle intake system. Off the shelf stuff, stuff that you'll get anywhere else. But eventually, yeah, ITBs. I really just wanted to always have an ITB motor in my personal build, and I talked to Dustin about that for the future too, and he's confident he can tune that well. Most tuners tell you it's a nightmare, and you have to tune it often, and it's, but I think he's got a pretty good he's got some pretty good experience with ITBs and some other stuff that he can make it work and make it work very well, and even adjust itself pretty well. So go there. Other than that, I don't think I have too many more updates. I did get an ECU, and then I'll also throw in some clips of some stuff I filmed at the shop. I didn't want to bombard him on the first time I met him, so that's why I didn't have camera all in his face and stuff. So next time, now that I know Dustin, next time I'll film some stuff with him, and so you guys can see his face, get to know who he is. Shout out to him and whatever.
mean, usually, a lot of these, obviously, they're not getting any younger.
Yeah.
So,
No, of course not. I mean, you know, like I said, they're 30-year-old cars.
Usually, a lot of times you see it on the exhaust guides, just because the small diameter and the high RPMs, they kind of wear the exhaust sides out. I haven't really measured them yet, but I mean, it sounds like you want to get pretty involved with.
Shop work's really been booming, so I've been super busy with that, just touching all kinds of cars. I got 2 right now here at the house that I'm just still getting straightened out. One of them is running, it's just not running right. The other one is the Pathfinder that I've spoke about before on the channel. Just kind of extensive jobs, but also just had stuff in and out of the garage, a little bit of everything. So work is good, man, which I can't complain about, because that's what's going to grow the shop and make it an actual business. You know, we're getting closer. I got some friends now that are helping invest in with their time and energy to help me get these cars in and out, as well as I got my man Los coming on board as a tuner, and I got my homie Vic coming on. I'll kind of keep quiet what he's gonna do, because we're gonna make sure that's all panned out and everything is in working order before I kind of unveil what's gonna go on there. So but you might remember Vic from the first episode of the channel. This guy is still here. He's ignore all the junk on top of it. He's in the current storage situation, but make no mistake about it, still on the Integra. I really can't wait to get it back, but I got to be an adult and do the stuff that pays, and it's going to be the healthiest for the shop. So, but it's good. It's coming along. It is, and I'm gonna get it there. So, also looking at doing some body work. Try to get the car prepped for paint. I got a paint guy through a friend. I'm gonna hopefully either drop the car off to him prepped and ready to go, or we'll just see what he wants for prep, because I know he prefers to do his own prep job. But I'll shout him out too, because he did a lot of good work on my homie Richard's car. Yeah, he just did a great job. So that's who I want to do the paint on the Integra. Just keeping it Adriatic Blue Pearl, but I just want it to be refreshed, because I mean, right now this is kind of what we're looking at. There's a lot of peeling, and just 25-year-old paint job or whatever. So yeah, I'll definitely film more of that as when I get started on that, or however I'm gonna go about that. I don't know. We'll just see what the time frame is like. But make no mistake, man, the Teggy's coming back. Okay, so in an unrelated development, my man Vlad hit me up, was like, hey man, I got this H22 block that's been laying around, and so this is unrelated to the Integra. I'm not H-swapping the Integra, but I did want to H-swap something in the future. I won't say what just yet, but yeah, this block is pretty devastated. It was blown up. There's a reason it was free. I don't know if I can get down in there good, but you can kind of see there's a lot of damage to the crank. See if I can draw that side up. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that scoring, but let's see. Might be terrible. But yeah, it's definitely it's a pretty beat up block. I'm sure it was a boost application, as much damage as there is. Well, when I have it in the shop, I'll take more pictures of the cylinder walls where it's chewed up pretty bad. I don't know. It might be a complete paperweight, and if not, let's see what we can do with it. So I'm gonna talk to some machine shop guys and see if there's anything that we can possibly do to repair it. I mean, sure, we can re-sleeve it, and as you all know, or you can see from this block too, it's closed deck, which is great for boost. But I don't think if we repaired it, I would throw a boost at it. I would honestly just I would just try to get a good nice all motor, good strong all motor out of it. Yeah, I it's all motor thing. But the car that I would be putting it in would be pretty lightweight. That if all goes according to plan. So we'll see, man. Future project. But just wanted to kind of show you guys the block in its current condition. So I'll take more pictures and more video when I get it in a better place too. But for right now, Vlad, thank you, man.
That will make you feel some type of way. Like, look, that was actually me back off. That was so yeah, man. But you know what I mean? Like, the reality of it is people don't think about this, Vic. When you end up in a tactical situation, it's literally, not only is it, people always think it's life and death. It's not true, but you could get hit right here in your kneecap, and the doctor would be like, oh, don't worry, Vic, you ain't gonna die. But that puppy is gone. You see what I'm saying? Now it's not gonna be this. You know what I mean? Now you peg leg Vic. That's a problem. People don't think about that. They think I get hit by a bullet, then I go out in a fiery blaze. No, bro. You end up losing your left arm or end up with a dummy arm from gunshot wounds. You end up with a bag, as we call it, right, a doo-doo bag on your stomach, bro. And every time you poop, it comes out your stomach and into that bag. It never even goes to your stomach. Plenty, right. That's what I mean. Gunfights are serious business. So when somebody asks me, why do you carry a vest or why do you wear a vest at work? It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, dude. I'm an active dude. I love to hunt, right? I just got my certification for hunting. I got all of these certifications. I love Kung Fu. I love doing flips. I love skateboarding. I'm a very active person. I cannot get hit anywhere with a bullet. Bro, if I lose my pinky toe, Vic, I'm tripping. You know what I mean? I'm mad. I need that puppy to kickflip. You know what I mean? You can't take this flip because I gotta do switch flips. You see what I mean? You can't take my pinkies away from me because I play the drums.
Gotta skate switch.
Well, you see what I mean? Right now, you don't believe in God, you might want to when you get into a gunfight. Of course you do. Of course you do. Check it out. These guys, they want to walk around, they think that they're gangbangers, they think that they're hard, and there's somebody like me who's like, I'm trained to do this, man. I do it in my sleep, literally.